In this video, we are going to show you how we went from a $50 hardware store closet to this closet that you see here for less than $100, including the tools and what we had left over. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to want to stay to the end because both president and the former president said something really nice about us, which is crazy. We got a shout out. You don't believe it? Stay to the end or skip to the end. But look at that old closet. Then you're going to see the new closet. Dude, like I'm telling you, if you guys are trying to figure out how to do DIY, fix and flips, force value, how to do things on a budget, and also get great results, our channel does that. You're going to want to follow. You're going to want to like, subscribe, because I'm telling you, this is what we do, and you're missing out on all the education. We're now getting to the financial education. I don't need to keep going on. Without further ado, please enjoy the video and stay to the end. Like I said, we got the DJT and we got the Mr. Obama on the back. This is crazy. You would think it's fake news or AI. You're going to want to stay to the end. Let's get into it.
Alright, so we got this big closet insert. This is the big cabinet, you know, one-piece thing. It's got drawers, it's got shelves. We got this on Facebook for $50. And we're going to fit this into our tiny closet in the bedroom.
And our closet's 91 inches tall, but the one we bought's 93.5 inches tall. The floor is a little bit unlevel in this closet, and the baseboard's got to come out. So we are going to have to chop it up a little bit and make it fit, but guess what? Don't ever doubt us. It's going to work. We're going to make it work, okay? We always make it work. Time to remove the shelf. And they weren't even in, like, they didn't even bite studs, dude. This was the worst install. But anyway, we paid $50 for this, unscrewed it. We posted it on Facebook for $30. We actually got some offers, so we're going to see what happens, but I'll make some of my money back. Now we're measuring how to move the light, where to move the light, because the light needs to move for the built-in. The built-in will block it. So we're taking our hole saw. Obviously, you're going to want to avoid hitting the wires. We did, but it was loose, so that didn't do too much damage on the sheathing, and we're going to clean off ourselves. You didn't see that. The light here, the one on the top where the box is resting on, is the one we're using. The old one is the one that you're staring at right now. And we move the light. All good. We're going to test it. Wire, like I said, was all good. The nick was barely even there. It wasn't even surface. That's the hole that we cut out from the new hole. And we're going to use that to patch this one. Took a slot from an old bed frame that we threw out. Again, reusing, guys. You don't need to spend money. Use what you got laying around. Strong wood, too. It's not like a shim or anything. You're just going to screw down one on each side to make sure it's nice and tight. And you don't get any rocking. And then when you screw your piece in, screw, again, one on each side. If you do one only on the center, it will spin. It will rock. You don't want that. And then when you go to mud, you have to first make sure you chamfer out these valleys. Chamfer means like to V it out, soften up the edges. If you have hard edges, it will crack, it will show. You got to make sure it's a completely like soft edge, so that way mud sits nicely. The next step before we pre-fill, I am cutting the baseboards with the caulk. I'm cutting the caulk out. The reason why is if you go to peel these baseboards off without doing it, you're going to take the paint up, rip the drywall, all that. It's just not worth it. Also, these baseboards were shot into the studs with 15 gauge nails, so I was struggling to get these out. So what we did was just use a multi-tool, cut it in half, keep the good parts of the baseboard that are reusable so I can then reinstall them. Again, saving money. And then, obviously, this one broke, so I have to throw it away. But the cool thing is instead of prying those nails out, just bang them in, dude. Bang them out. Be done. Go grab a putty knife, scrape the caulk off the walls, and then you can redo it and make sure it's nice. Don't go trying to rip it out. Pre-fill. You do this so that way, see those big gaps? They will crack if you only do a top layer. So you need to shove all this mud in there to harden, so that way it actually is filled in. There's no voids, because voids allow movement, and you don't want movement here. And we're all doing this fast so the CO inspector doesn't come and see this. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, now we get to the part where I have to cut it down shorter because it is way too long, way too long. We're gonna see if it fits. Oh. Kick it. No, go all the way in. Go all the way in. I want to see what's going to happen because this is going to tell us. Yo, we are fucking close for margin, bro. Are you serious? Yo, are you serious? This is why you have to be clients.
Hey, see, this is why I said our thing's not level because.
So what? Get the feet all level and then we'll just be done.
So
okay. Nice.
I did not marry a monkey or anything.
You didn't marry shit.
I know, I was gonna say.
You single bitch.
Can you get a rag? I don't know what that is.
Just take it back into it. You guys like
I
that?
got that in there.
Do you guys look at that? Hold on, I'm gonna slide this over so they have a better view. Damn. All right. So.
Oh yeah.
Why the f do I do these projects? You know what? I'm going home. Fucking bother me. Okay, so what are you doing?
Pounding. And then tightening. Alright. I'm back here trying to nail in nails from the back to keep the back end supported.
And put this backing in.
Him right above me. No, like turn it right on top.
Okay.
Are you can see me?
Yeah, there's one in your eyes.
That's fine.
So we stuck shims here because I take the level, watch your eyes. We are not level, but we are making it level with some shims. Right now I'm drilling with a 1/2-inch drill bit into the drywall, and we're gonna use anchors. We'll show you in a minute what they look like. We're gonna do 2 holes on top, 2 in the middle, 2 on the bottom. And we're doing this so we could suck this to the wall tight so it doesn't move around and flex a little bit or any of that. We want it pretty much tight to the wall like it was built in. And the anchors are the way to go. These anchors you could use for TVs, anything. They're so nice. Wait till you see. But we're drilling into the drywall. There's no utilities. Make sure there's no wires, plumbing, or electric, or none of that. And then you're safe to drill.
Okay, so we got these guys. Heavy duty toggle anchors.
Oh,
1/4 inch. So you gotta put these guys in first.
shouldn't have worn these.
Shove them in the wall. Then the thing will flip open, and then we put the bolts in.
Okay. You fold it, fish it. There we go.
Push it in, it snaps open.
And then we pull the anchor tight, and then we're going to use the bolts that are supplied, and we're going to actually screw this tight, and we're going to do it by hand. And you can see the shim too inside the wall. First, look at the shim. Look how good we did. And before you're like, well, it's only press fit. No, it's not. It's resting on top of the bolts that are right here.
Right
See?
underneath.
So they're sitting on top. All of them are spaced, and you're like, you only shimmed it 1/4 inch. Why not flush to the wall? Wall's not straight, by the way. You want to see if this is level? Perfection, dude.
Wow, look at
Oh yeah.
that.
Oh, I just won this, and I put it at 39. My gut, I was like, in my gut, I'm gonna trust 39. Something tells me to do 39. It fucking was 39 on that angle. Look at that. Woo! And then in the blunt cut, I literally eyeballed it.
Oh yeah.
She's proof, didn't I not? Mm-hmm. That was all by eye. Holy shit. Holy shit. Look. Ooh! She did that one. She measured that one. This one, I'm taking credit. I fucking nailed that one. I nailed that one. All right, easy, Geronimo. All right, so this is our trim cutter. We bought this piece of trim at Lowe's, and I'm too lazy to cope with the coping saw. I don't have one. So what we're using is my little trim tool that I got for like $30 on not Amazon, Facebook. Dude, this is brand new, dude, and I bought it. No, I think I bought it on eBay actually on a bid, and I won. It was super cheap. But I'm coping with it. Coping means you're going to get it to scribe pretty much to the shape. See how it kind of curves with the baseboard? A little caulk will make it fix. You know, I'm not the best at this. I'm not going to lie about it. But hey, this is my first time doing it. I'm pretty happy with the results. And look at the pin nailer here. That was the tool that I told you we were going to buy. We didn't have one. Nailed in the baseboards with 18 gauge brads. I even coped a little piece here.
So we got the trim. Going all the way up, hiding that gap that we had originally. And look at this.
There you go.
Ooh! And all the
Go
way
from
back.
far away. We do have to sand a little bit of the drywall, as you can see on the ceiling still. Good luck.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Told you we were sanding. We're going to sand it, make it look pretty. I will use a hand sander after on that spot. Sand this part down where we mudded, where the bracket was all messed up. We did both sides already. And now I'm caulking this area to make it look good. You're not going to caulk where the wood is. You're just caulking the baseboard. And I'm trying to get that dirt out from under it. I don't know how the dirt fell. But you're just going to take your finger, take some caulk. It's not rocket science, guys. The finished product looks so good, I'm telling you. This is me being anal with the floor caulk because I didn't want... Hey, stop, look up. I didn't want the dirt or anything to get under the closet for like hard maintenance and cleaning. So I'm using this caulk tool that I got on Amazon a couple years ago. I used it for tubs, countertops, all that. And I'm using silicone, almond colored silicone from Dynaflex, and those tools to get that nice, really nice edge. To look pretty good. Installed the closet rod. Got it nice and even. Pretty solid. It ain't going nowhere. And the best part about this, right here, we're using anchors that can do up to 165 pounds each. And we put 3 on each one on the wall side versus the ones they supplied. And then to make sure that was really tight, we went on this side with nuts and bolt washer so that way it didn't rip out the MDF with just wood screws. We went overkill on this because now you can hang your jackets or whatever without ripping my drywall. All good. And just like that, guys, we are done. That's the before. All right, I told you, ugly. And now look at the best. Oh, I'm telling you, look, you get 3 hanging spots in this little ass closet. Look at that with 4 drawers and shelves. Look at that. 1 with 1 hanger for 50 or that many for 100. I'm telling you, man, this was a hard project, but it was a fun project.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let me be clear. Let me tell you the best creators. Lozzie Bob's Creations. These are the guys to follow right now. To take just 1 click. Doesn't matter how lazy, doesn't matter how slow. What matters is you move. Because every legend, every leader, every success story started with Lozzie Bob's Creations. So if you're tired, if you're doubting, don't give up on them. These guys are the best guys. Even Donald Trump would agree.
Thank you, Barack. You look nice in that tan suit. But you know who really impressed me? I gotta tell you, Lozzie Bob's Creations. Tremendous, these people. I know people, these people are the best. Not because Obama said it, but because Lozzie Bob's Creations makes content great again. Never seen creators as talented as them, as intelligent, not like those guys over at those other platforms. It's like they know everything, makes you want to click that follow button and like and subscribe.